Hello, everyone. This is Realtor Linda Peltz. Today, I'm here with YahneAdams, and she's going to tell us all about her business. Go ahead, take it away.
Hello, my name is YahneAdams. I'm with Diamond Mind Life Coaching. I've been a life coaching now about 5 years. I transitioned over from a business consultant. And so, give you a little bit of background about me. My background is actually in psychology. I have a BA in psychology and a master's in psychology, and I did over 15 years in social services. And I took the skills that I learned in social services and lots of things that I used to transform the lives of women into a business sector. And that's what I did, business consulting for many years. And then I said, well, this information is for everybody. So I wanted to really help and empower more women using a lot of the tools of psychology, because a lot of times, sometimes we get in our own way and we have these obstacles and blind spots that we can't really see. And as soon as you just fix it, the light bulb comes on. I see a lot of careers just soar. So that's the area that I mainly focused on. I'm currently in Houston, Texas. I was born and raised in Bakersfield. Actually, I lived in Fresno for a number of years, so I really
Nice.
enjoyed that area. Mhm.
So you kind of know the area that we're in and everything. So,
I do. Yes, I lived there. Believe it's in the '90s. Yeah. So
wow.
yeah, a long time
Well,
ago.
I think your skill set is definitely empowering for women, but in the same respect, I do think a lot of men could use it too.
I absolutely. I don't know. And a lot of times I get asked, what's the difference between a therapist and a life coach? There are a lot of differences, but one of the main things I can think of is, rather than focusing on specifically mental health or depression or anxiety or alcoholism or whatever is going on, we use a lot of those same interventions, but it doesn't have to be for those specific challenges. It can be for anything. I don't like, I'm a chef and I don't like my recipes. Okay, well, how do we get to the level? What's getting you stuck from elevating yourself in your career? So it's not necessarily a mental health thing, but it can be something for a coach to hold you accountable to saying, why are you stuck? How do we get you unstuck? What are those barriers and how do we move forward so they can be successful?
Very nice. Sounds like many industries could be helped by that, not just in my particular case, real estate. So, all you
Mhm.
realtors out there that's stuck, this might be a good choice for you, but sounds like it would work in many, many, many different fields.
It does. It really does. I have had clients have restaurants. I've had entertainers, lots of business entrepreneurs that have beauty salons or fashion lines, many different types of women. But actually, sometimes you see a lot of the different industries, a lot of the same common themes, which
Hmm.
is, I'm running everything all by myself. I'm tired. I feel like I'm burning it at both ends, with the motherhood, with the being the wife, with being the business ahead. And
Hmm.
it can be exhausting. Well, it doesn't have to be exhausting. There can be another way to work a whole lot smarter and condensing your time, maximizing your time so that you can get your time back. So when I was running my business, I had a lot of downtime because I created it that way. So I wanted to be in an environment where I'm making my money and paying my bills, but I can enjoy the money that I'm making. And that's the main point. Are you enjoying your life?
Hmm. I think a little bit in my particular industry, we touch a little bit on it with buyers, especially our first time home buyers. I mean, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them will have that roadblock that you're kind of talking about on, how do I get to the final goal? I want to own my own home and quit paying somebody else's uh, mortgage payment and that sort of thing. So I think my industry touches just on a small fraction, I'm sure, of what you touch on in that particular line of work, on guiding them to the end goal of, you want a home ownership. First step, let's see where you are financially, right? I mean, and then, sometimes it might be a month from now, In a lot of cases, though, it could be a year or 2 years. We got to prep them. You have to be ready to take on that responsibility as a responsible buyer and keep that roof over your head. It doesn't maintain itself. It doesn't pay for itself. You've got to get to that point of having enough down payment, to make a viable offer in a home and in an area that you want. So we touch just a small fraction in our line of work on trying to get these guys prepped to take on home ownership.
Hmm. Yeah. And a lot of it is also what you and I are doing, which is having the right people in place at the right time to help you. That's the
Mhm.
most valuable piece.
Most definitely. How far do you kind of delve in this? I mean, I'm just a small fraction, but do you kind of work on the whole life relationship? I mean, what do you kind of work on with a lot of these people, and how do you kind of get them unstuck and move forward?
Right. So one of the first things we do is I don't really have a recipe for going in a certain direction. I need to know what that goal is. I need to know what their end game is. Everyone is particularly different. Some want to elevate in their career. Some want to have more family time. Some want to transition to a different career. Some want to end a relationship. So I look at what that goal is first, and then we strategize together on a plan, and I'm going to hold you accountable to that plan and point out roadblocks. So point out areas that you might not see. For example, if you say, I want to transition to my career from being a teacher to a lawyer. Okay. Um, have you looked at law schools? Do you know how long that's going to take? Do you know how much that's going to cost? Uh, how are your test scores? What are some of the things that you're looking at to make this work? And some may go, okay, no, I didn't look at all of those details, and maybe I don't think I want to go in that direction. Okay, so what is it about that you like? I want to help people. Okay, how do you want to help people? So we kind of unwrap, a lot of different things. And so I've seen many different stories. So many different
It
stories.
almost seems like a business plan.
Kinda, business plan for
But
your
you do
life.
come out of the business field, so
I do business field. I do come and just a lot of times it's like especially with even with marketing or whatever you're doing, a lot of times as women, we operate by instinct. We are doers. A lot of us are moms and wives, and sometimes we just go. It's like, I have a plan, I'm gonna do it, I'll make the pieces fit. That works sometimes, but it can work a lot better with a more detailed researched plan. And so that way, when you strike, you're striking hot and you're striking true. And it saves you a lot of time. So
very
it's
nice.
a
You
lot.
kind of just take what it is they want and maybe give a different perspective and kind of maybe
Mhm.
guide them a little bit on
Right.
maybe some of the things that it might take for that. Very
Right.
cool,
So
very cool.
we want to take you in the direction you want to go. I do not have my agenda or it's my push. I may think you're a brilliant singer, but if you're not interested in singing, that's not your thing. It's about helping you reach your goal, not, what I think is best for you. It's not my journey. It's not my path.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Very nice. Do you have anything else you'd like to add? Do you have some contact information, anything like that that you would like to add?
I do. And also, I'm having an event. I'm very excited to be putting this event
Oh,
on. Yes, I work with so many different women that I really feel like I said, there's a lot of coaching workshops out there. There's a lot of people out there doing a lot of different things. And sometimes it's expensive. It really is. These workshops can be $1,000 and upwards. So I said, no, it doesn't need to be. I came up with a curriculum to really hone in on a lot of these common factors that I'm seeing at an affordable rate so that everybody can participate and get involved and get some knowledge. And so the workshop is going to actually be next Saturday at
okay.
1 p.m. And I can send you the information on Eventbrite with all of it. If you want to
Very nice.
Google it,
We can include that in the article, definitely.
yeah. It's on Eventbrite under Diamond Mind. It's called Empower Her. And it's on Eventbrite. It's on all the social media channels. And you can find me anywhere just Googling the Diamond Mind Coach or YahneAdams. The diamond is spelled with a Y. So Diamond Mind Coach or YahneAdams.
Very nice. Do you have a
Oh,
phone number that maybe they could contact you on, or?
yes. My phone number is 661-558-7600. Texting is usually the best. And then the email is there's two, either one, the Diamond Mind Coach at gmail.com or YahneAdams, YAHNE Adams at gmail.com.
Wonderful. And we'll also include that down below in the article. So
Okay.
everybody don't worry about being able to find her. She'll be right there for you can always get a hold of me also, and I can pass on the information. Very nice. We'll go ahead and close out for today, everybody. This is Realtor Linda Peltz. I love these little informal get-togethers, and I think they're very valuable for everybody. I hope everybody enjoys them. My license number is 01997670. I'm here for all you and your friends' real estate needs. Everybody have a tremendous day. Thank you.